Hi guys, it's AD today coaching you, and today I'm with Ellie. Today we're going to take you through one of our small group personal training sessions, which is the strength pause tricep program, okay? So we're going to get started with a warm-up today, and the warm-up is going to compose of a breathing exercise, a pulse raiser, and then 3 mobility exercises, okay? Then we'll progress into the strength section, and then with a finisher at the end, okay? So Ellie, what we're going to get started with, I'm going to get you a mat. We're going to start with our breathing exercise, which is what we call vacuum breathing, okay? So there you go. Out onto all fours, please, okay? And Alice, if we could go sideways onto the camera, that would just help if you don't mind, okay? And what we're going to do here, guys, we're going to breathe in through the nose, and Ellie's going to let her tummy just drop down towards the floor, okay? And then breathe out, and then bring the abdominals back up in towards the spine. And we're just going to do 2 minutes of work here, folks, okay? And we're just going to try nice clarity with that breathing. Breathe in through your nose and let the tummy drop away. Breathe out through your mouth and then bring the abdominals in towards the spine. Ellie, how does this feel, okay? Great work, okay. Keep those shoulders nice and soft, okay? So we're trying to feel the breathing predominantly in the abdominals while we maintain a nice relaxed upper torso. So you'll notice here Elle's got a nice flat upper back, she's not clenching, the elbows are slightly soft. Okay, just exaggerate that breathing sound just to ingrain the technique. And I'll keep nice and quiet while you continue for the final minute, Ellie. Just exaggerate that feeling, the feeling of the abdominals just relaxing as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring back towards the spine. Great work. Okay, this is a great position to learn basic breathing, guys. Okay, letting gravity do its work. Okay, a few more seconds, Als, another 20 seconds or so. How's this feeling, okay? Great. Obviously at home, guys, if you fatigue in your arms, etc., then you can sit back up and have a little rest and then get back into the position, etc., okay? So don't get tense in this position, okay? Okay, but really focus on your breathing technique. Okay, that was great work then. Okay, so that's our breathing exercise. Next, we're going to go into a pulse raiser, okay? And the pulse raiser we'll go through now is a high hop, okay? And the hop should be relative to your ability, okay? So Als is going to demonstrate the high hop. After the high hop, Als, you're going to go into a world's greatest stretch, okay? Alternating. Okay, so we've got 30 seconds of work in each station here. Halfway through now. Great work, Als. Okay, just try and keep the toes up as well, okay? So we're just trying to get some good mechanics. If you're struggling with this exercise, you can always take it down into a marching exercise. Alice, can you just demonstrate a march? Great. Okay, and from there, we're going to go into the world's greatest stretch. So world's greatest stretch is a great stretch, okay, for stretching the hips and also getting mobility through the upper back as well. Great stuff, Alice, well done. Okay, we change over. We try and get the leg up by the side of the arm and then take that arm up, following around with the head, looking up towards the ceiling. Great stuff. Keep it going, Alice. Okay, now obviously this is quite a demanding stretch, so what we'll do next time around, I'll show you the descended or the slightly easier version. Okay, great work, Alice. Back to our feet if we could, please, okay? So again, back into our high hop, we're doing 2 rotations here. Good, nice upright torso, keep yourself nice and high. Okay, and as you get more confident, you can get more hang time, okay? So you can hop higher, okay? But obviously make sure the area around you is nice and clear. Your finest china isn't on the edge of the dresser and things like that. Okay. Okay, great work then, Alice. Alice, if we could go into a kneeling psoas stretch now with a rotation. So guys, as I said first time around, if the world's greatest stretch is a bit tough, okay, tuck the tail under, feel the stretch down your right hip in Ellie's situation here, and then you're getting a rotation. So we're stretching the same muscle groups, okay, the hips and the upper back, the same areas, should I say, okay, and about 6 repetitions on each side before we change over here. Okay, keeping the limbs facing forward. So you'll notice that L's here, the knees are in line with the feet, and as Ellie rotates around, there is no change in that knee position. So we get that lower extremity stability, and then mobility through the upper back, which as we're spending a bit of time sitting down, it's great to get that mobility through there. How's this feeling out? Okay? Great. Okay, cool. Okay, great. Okay, Alice, up to your feet, please. Okay, fine. Now, it's now time to go into our mobility section, okay? So we've got an upward dog, okay? Reverse scorpion, okay? And then a hip rock with an adductor stretch as well. So we'll take you through these exercise styles. So Alice, if you could lie down on your front, first of all, okay? And Alice is nice and relaxed, hips on the floor, chest on the floor, and she's just gonna exhale and push her torso away from the floor, coming up like a cobra. No hissing though, Alice. Good, slowly back down. Good. Okay, and again. Now, guys, if you're not as mobile as Ellie, don't feel you have to push onto this range of movement. Work your way into it, and maybe each repetition you feel yourself just going a little bit further each time. 5 reps, please, Alice. Good. Make sure you keep the front of those hips on the floor, okay? So you should get that curvature in your spine as you push up, not pushing straight up too dynamically. Okay, Alice, from this, Alice is now putting her arms at a right angle. Keep the chest nice and low to the floor, elbows on the floor, and very slowly lift one leg up, take it over the body. Good. And then back over. And again, work your way into this mobility exercise, guys. Obviously, it's not something you do every day. Well, I wouldn't have thought so. Okay, keep it going, Alice. Good. How does that feel, Alice? I think this might be a mobility exercise I can actually beat you on. Okay, good. Keep a couple more reps, please, Alice. Good. And we're getting that stretch through the lower back, opening the hip up, bringing it towards. Good. Okay, well done, Alice. Okay, up onto all fours now. Okay, now bring one leg out to the side, nice and straight, and you're up on the side of your foot if you can, Alice. So back nice and soft here, back like an arrow, and Alice pushing back into the corner and getting a stretch into the inner leg, into the adductors, into the hamstrings. Okay, and again, exhale as you come back and just try and increase that mobility each time. We're doing 5 reps each side. Last one, change over. Great work. Okay, up on the side of the foot, nice soft shoulders out. It's very easy, guys, to start gripping in that upper back. Okay, just keep it nice and relaxed. Okay, so get the stretch into the hips, but stay nice and relaxed in the shoulders. Good. Okay, right. Same again, we're going to go through those once more. Go through that flow once more, okay? So upward dog, first of all. Good. Breathe out, up you go, and slowly back down. Good work, Alice. And it's really important to take these nice and slowly, guys, okay? Put your body at ease with these exercises. And if there's anything which causes any discomfort at any time, please stop, okay? And we'll find you an alternative. Okay, great work, Alice, well done. Okay, fine. From there into the reverse scorpion. Over we go. And you might get a little bit more range of movement this time around as you've given your body that bit more permission to move. Good, well done. Main thing, sorry? I do like to drop the old reptilian name in now and again, Alice. As normal, Ellie's trying to distract me. Good. Keep it going then, Alice. Okay, 5 reps on each side. And after this one, Alice, we go into our adductor hip rock. Good, well done. Okay, so all fours. Good. Leg out to the side, soft shoulders, and back we go. Well done. Okay, feeling the stretch on the inside of the leg and into the hamstrings there, Ellie. Good work, well done. And with all our warm-ups, guys, this time we'll be doing the breathing, okay, the pulse raiser, and the mobility sections, okay? And they'll all be working on a different kind of component. Okay, last rep or so, Alice, well done. Okay, so warm-up complete, guys. It's now time to go into the first strength tricep, okay? There's going to be a lower body exercise, an upper body exercise, and also a personal exercise. Now, the personal exercise should be prescribed by one of our coaches, and it should be working on an area which we feel there's a slight area for improvement, so we can really help you move forward here. Alice, I I think with yourself, we work on an upper back mobility exercise, so maybe something like a golfer's rotation first time around, okay? When we come into the second tricep, I'll go through with you, okay? So the first exercise I like to go through, Els, you're going to need a band for. So if you'd like to grab a band, we're going to do the sumo deadlift, okay? So the sumo deadlift, guys, is a wide stance deadlift, okay? Trying to get some variety into your training, so we're going to have a stance with our feet about 5 past 1 on a clock face, okay? Slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Also, if you lie the band on the floor, okay, step onto the band. Now the bands are different resistances. So first time around, what Ellie's going to do is carefully hinge from the hips, like so, and pick up one of the straps, okay, and then stand. When she stands, it's going into what we call a tall plank position. Squeeze the front of your thighs, squeeze the backside, and keep the chest packed down like so. Alex, feel comfortable there? Okay, so with the tempo, with this program, guys, we're gonna go down, we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's our pause, and up we come. 8 reps, please, Alex. These are great. Keep it going, okay? Hold and up. Good. So Ellie's chopping her hips away, bringing the hips back. When she's standing up, the hips are coming forward. Great work, well done. Okay, and the really important thing is, guys, to get the most out of this program is a little pause. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. Els, are you counting? Okay, good. Great work, well done. Okay, great work. I believe that's 8 reps. Okay, the second exercise, guys, is a horizontal pushing exercise, okay? So we're going to start off in today's session. Again, we're going to use the band, Els, okay? And we're going to do a banded push. So put the band behind our back, stand sideways on if we can, Els. Great, okay? Soft knees, nice what we call athletic stance, okay? And then we're pushing away, okay? And we're slowly back, 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, 3, and push. And you'll probably tell by Ellie's expression, she's chosen quite a tough little band here, guys, okay? Good. Just tuck the tail backwards a little bit out, so I want that flat back position. I don't want you leaning back and opening up too much. Good. Good, and 8 reps. And again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and push. So you keep that band under tension all the time so we get the strength benefits into the muscles, guys. Good. Well done, Els, these are good. 8 reps, well done, great stuff. Okay, put the band to one side, Els. If you grab the mat again, okay, and we're going, oh, sorry, there's no need. We're going to go into our golfer's rotation. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so Els, we're going sideways on. We go into that hinge position. We feel the stretch in the back of the hips, chest up, and we go round. And it's really important that we keep the arm in line with the shoulder. We don't bring the arm above our head, okay? So keep that back nice and straight. You'll notice El's back is nice and straight there. She holds at the top and then just tries to find a bit more range of movement. Great stuff. Good. And what I want to see here, folks, is these knees nice and stable if you are doing. But remember, this is your personal exercise, okay? So you could be doing a core exercise, a hip mobility exercise, whichever the coaches have been through with you. Okay, we've got another 10 seconds. We're going to do 45 seconds of work here, okay? Then we're going to go back into our sumo deadlift, back into our press up or our banded push, okay, and then we're going to rotate again. Okay, Alex, great stuff, well done. Okay, let's go back into the deadlift. This time Ellie's going to demonstrate the exercise using both straps. Okay, so we're lifting from the floor here, so I want those hips in that great position, okay? Squat down a little bit, put up base, okay? So we're doubling the resistance here now, so there's a lot of force, okay? So off we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and up. Out. When we go down, if you could keep your elbows on the inside of the knees and up. Good. Excellent. And now it's starting to work now. Off we go. Good. That tall standing position at the top. Good. Chop the hips away slowly. Hold and up. Great. Well done. And up. Good. 8 reps in total. Maintaining the form throughout, guys, okay? So if you have up the intensity, just make sure your form is good, you feel comfortable, you feel the stretch in the hamstrings, etc. Alice, I'd like to now take you into another horizontal push, but instead of using the band, this time I'm going to get Ellie to demonstrate a push-up onto the bar, okay? So 8 repetitions, we're going to lower down for 2, hold for 3 under tension at the bottom, and then back up. So at your home, guys, if you've got a work surface you can use in the kitchen, which is nice and stable, arms, so the sofa, etc. There are normally plenty of varieties around for us to use. Okay, great work, well done. And the grip should be just slightly wider than shoulder width apart, or wherever is comfortable for you. 8 repetitions, Owls. Good, 2 more reps to go then, well done. Good, lovely straight back there. You notice Owls isn't collapsing through the lower back. She's keeping her eyes looking down to maintain that integrity in the torso. Okay, so now Owls into our golfer's rotation again, please. Okay, once again, this is your personal exercise. So it might be hip mobility, ankle mobility, core work, etc. Okay, good. And make sure Owls you go all the way around, you hold and just try and increase again if we can, okay? Want you going slowly through these guys, giving your body that permission to move and increasing the mobility if we can. I don't want these rushed, okay? So we can, should be used as like a bit of active recovery, okay? So we've got 2 big exercises for the lower body and upper body. Then when we come into this exercise, we calm things down. Good. You play golf, Owls? No, no. Maybe one day. When you got time. Yeah. Not anytime soon then. Okay, great stuff. Owls, right, let's move on. Okay, it's set 3. This time, Owls, we're going to do our kettlebell deadlift. Okay, so if you grab the 12 kilogram kettlebell, just keeping a bit of a distance there. Yeah, okay. So I'm just now showing you how to do the deadlift with a kettlebell. You might have a dumbbell at home or any other weighted object around home, okay? And after this exercise, Ellie's gonna do 8 full press-ups, okay? Great. Okay, yes, she didn't know that, but she is. Okay, off we go. Good, and up. Great, let's go. Don't forget the tempo, Owls. So it's exactly the same movement, guys, okay? Just with a different weight. Good work. Okay. And here, guys, Ellie's got a 12 kilogram kettlebell, and I'd probably say with the band Ellie was using before, there is quite a bit more resistance than that, okay? So different tools, same exercise, same movement. It's the quality which is really important. Great workout. Now into these press-ups, please, if we can. Sideways onto the camera, so you can just see you're doing them properly, okay? And what I'm gonna ask Ellie to do now is just restrict the range of movement a little bit, okay? Just so she can maintain good, okay? So when we're going from one level to another of an exercise, we can restrict the range of movement, get the body comfortable with it. Okay, these are great. You'll notice how Owls has got a great straight back there. Good. Enjoying these, Owls? Good work, well done. But these are great, guys, okay? Really, really well maintained form. Last ones, Owls, last couple of repetitions, I believe. Good. Okay, smashing work, well done. Okay, so, Owls, while you do your golfer's rotation for the final time, I'll just explain the next tri-set of exercises to the people. Okay, so we're going to go into an overhead squat next, okay? A challenging exercise. We'll show you some progressions, regressions. Then we're going to do a rowing exercise, either a seated row with a band, which we'll start off with, a band pull apart, or a seated row, or a 45-degree row. And then again, we're going to do a personal exercise, okay? Good, okay, last 10 seconds or so, Owls. Okay, great work, well done. Okay, fantastic. So a little blow of the horn outside there, signaled the end of the workout. I think it was. Okay, fine. Right, so folks, Owls, are you okay to continue? Okay, great stuff. Okay, so far so good. So guys, the first exercise is an overhead squat. Now, what I'm going to ask Owls to do is to grab a band, okay? And what we're ideally looking for with an overhead squat, Owls, if you just face me, so sideways on, please, okay? Arms up in the air. What we're looking for is to keep those arms nice and upright. Now, it's something we can work on. We're not loading heavily, okay? So we can work on it and use this phase of training, okay? Get consistent with this and let's work on our technique, okay? So Owls, from there, we're gonna slowly go down for 2 seconds, hold for 3, and up we go. Great, okay? And remember, everybody's exercise will look different based on their own biomechanics. So I want Owls trying to look forward, good. And if she can, hold that band back a little bit, okay? So we don't always have to load exercise to get hard work, okay? It can be range of movement, it can be how we hold the resistance, etc. Great work, Owls. Try and keep some weight on your heels. Good. Okay, Ellie's finding this challenging. Great, okay, so great work. And that's why we put this exercise in the program, because it's good variety, okay? Alice, I would like you to grab a different resistance band now, a slightly lighter resistance band, okay? And Ellie's now going to do a band pull apart, okay? So this is the most descended version of our selection of exercise this time around, okay? So knees soft, okay? And then we're pulling from nose height down across the chest, out, keep that tail tucked under, good. So again, we're trying to avoid that arching of the lower back. As we pull back, we want to keep this torso nice and stable, good. And just breathing out with the effort and breathing back in, okay? So whenever we're exercising, if we're working hard, we breathe out and then breathe in, okay? 8 repetitions, Alice. The hold against the chest, Alice is behaving. So it's back, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and forward. Okay, Alice, we're now going to go into a different corrective exercise for you. And for you, I'm going to select the horse stance vertical. So Alice, if we could have the mat along like so, sideways onto all fours, please. And the horse stance vertical, guys, again, this is your personal exercise. So please use your specific option here. Ellie's doing a horse stance, and it's just a tiny, tiny lift on opposite finger, opposite hand, and opposite knee, challenging the rotational stability of the body. So it's a core exercise, okay? And again, we're doing these for 45 seconds. Great. Less is more here, folks. So it's not a big lift, it's tiny. Just as if you could slide a piece of paper under one hand and the opposite knee and foot, okay? So I don't want there to be any weight shift in the torso or in the hips if you are doing this. But once again, I'll reiterate, it's your personal exercise, okay? So this could be hip mobility, etc. Okay, Alice, great stuff, well done. Okay, good work. Okay, up we get then, Alice. Okay, second time through this group of exercises, okay? So it's going to be squat this time. Now I'm gonna ask Alice to do the overhead squat holding nothing, okay? So just with the arms up in the air, keeping those shoulder blades back, okay, like so, okay? And if you're not comfortable doing this exercise, guys, you can always bring it down to a goblet squat where you're holding a kettlebell or an object, or even just your hands here, or counterbalance. So it's the hardest thing you do well, guys. So the exercise selection, we're suggesting what you do, and we'd like you to do it, but if you're not comfortable or confident, then please descend it, okay? Great stuff, Alice. How are these? Good, yeah. And that's great, okay? The weight should be evenly distributed on the feet. It's very easy when we make an exercise harder that the weight comes forward. So I want you to sit back onto those heels and try and keep those arms up. Okay, great stuff. Okay, it's now into our pulling exercise. This time I'd like Ellie to demonstrate the seated row. So if you go sideways onto the, that's great, okay? Loop the band around the feet. Okay, and it's up to you to choose which one of these exercises you do. We'll show you all 3 today. Okay, nice and upright torso, legs a little bit straighter. Yeah, good, okay. And then pull back. Hold for 3, slowly back, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Great work, Alice, keep it going, good. Okay, let's get this breathing under control now. So breathe out and breathe in, good. This is a great mobility exercise for the back as well, guys, okay? So give your body permission to move, bring those elbows just back past the midline of the body, hold, okay? And again, with this strength pause method of training, we're doing that pause at the end of each range of movement, just consolidating your mobility. Okay, great stuff. Okay, Alice, could you go front ways onto the camera this time around, please? And you'll just see how marginal the lift is with the hand and opposite knee, and also see how well Ellie holds her stability and the hips and shoulders aren't moving sideways, okay? Once again, this is your personal exercise, so good, okay? Less is more. Tiny range of movement, as you'll see. Hips are staying nice and stable, okay? Slightest of rotations in the back, okay? And Ellie should be just breathing normally throughout this exercise, okay? So stability in the midsection, but just breathing nicely. Okay, one more please, Ellie, and then we will go through into our final of this group of exercises, our final round, okay? We're going to grab the band again for this one, okay? Bring out the old favourite, okay? If you've got a broomstick or a mop at home, absolutely fine, guys. A dowel rod or similar, okay? Els? Yes. Have you got a broomstick at home, Els? Mop, okay, fine, right. Arms go right ahead. Okay, off we go. Let's go before I get myself in trouble. Good, that's right. Keep those arms back out. Okay, down we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on, full range of movement. Because we're not loading the back, okay, we're not adding any resistance, it's really a great mobility exercise, okay? One of those which nobody would do on their own, okay? So we're here to help you progress your exercise and your movement. Good. Plenty of weight on your heels, please, Ellie. Well done. Good. Well done. Okay, great stuff, okay? Those 3-second pauses getting a little bit faster. Okay, this time, Els, okay, I'd like you to go through a bent over row, okay? So we're gonna get into that hip hinge position, sideways on, facing me if we can, Els. Okay, great. Step into the band, okay? Notice that Els bends her knees to pick up, hips nice and high, okay? And we're putting up, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But the arms are always under tension, so there's no relaxation at the bottom, the back staying nice and straight. This is great work. Well, Ellie's sneakily chosen to do it with the beige band, which I know is a little bit too easy for Els. Good, keep it going. Get that breathing going now. Just seeing Ellie holding her breath here a little bit, so I want her to concentrate. Okay, breathe out with the effort, breathe in, good. Okay, great stuff. Okay, Ellie, from there into your horse stances for the final time, okay? So this is the final exercise of the second group of strength exercises. And when Ellie does this, I'll just take you through the finisher, okay? Now today's finisher is an arm superset, so it's not necessarily cardiovascular. What we've decided to do is make this a very strength-focused session, okay? So we're going to be doing an arm superset using the resistance bands, okay? Which hopefully you can all do and enjoy, okay? You've got to get those arms ready for the summer. Yep, good work. Right on, Els. Okay, another 15 seconds of work, so a couple of lifts on either side. Good. Okay, great work, Els. Relax there. Okay, great stuff. Okay, Els, if you could just return the kettlebell to its base. Okay, so the main thing here, folks, is to make sure that your selection of the resistance band fits really well, okay? We'll go through the bicep exercise first of all. So we're going to do bicep curls. I'm going to show you 2 different options for the tricep exercise, which you can do at home. Okay, one using a door frame or an overhead object. Okay, so first of all, Els, I would like you to get what we call a hammer grip, okay? So with the bands, if we try and hold them like so, they do tend to cut in. So I tend to grab like so, thumbs facing forward, knees soft. Okay, now we're going to come up, 1, 2 on the way down, hold under tension, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. You notice Els is keeping tension on the arms all the time. There's no relaxation at the bottom, okay? So we're getting plenty of work into those muscles, okay? Now, with these 2 exercises we're doing, there's no break between them, so we're keeping them working, okay, for about 6 minutes in total. 8 repetitions again, yes. Okay, so it's the same tempo and the same repetition range. Good. Okay, Els, I would like you first of all to try the half kneeling, okay? So you're going to put the band out, step through, kneel down over the band, reach above overhead. Now bring your hands together here, guys, okay? And from there, you're going to lower behind, keeping your elbow still, and then into that extension. As if somebody's zipping down your front, so you're not arching backwards, okay? If your shoulders are uncomfortable here, guys, okay, then we just want to just make it a little bit easier, restrict the range of movement, etc. Good. Well done. Great stuff. Okay, and this time the hold, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, up. Good work. 8 reps out. I always find my hair gets in the way with this one. Do you have a similar problem, Alice? You don't, okay, no, okay, fine. Okay, but it used to be a problem anyway. Okay, fine, Alice. Okay, we're going back into our biceps. I would like Eddie to take a grip a bit further down this time. Again, that band selection is a bit dubious. Okay, let's go. Okay, so good. Hold. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, up. Just tuck those hips underneath. Okay, just don't put the pressure through that lower back. Okay, stand like so. So again, these abdominals working hard. Well done, Anne. Good. Good. I think Alice is starting to work a bit hard here, folks. Good work. Well done. Full smile. Okay, great work. Well done. Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, great stuff, Alice. 8 reps in the bag. This time, we're going to do a standing tricep extension. So we're going to step on the band with one foot, and then we're going to step through with the other. Okay, then overhead. Okay, great. Okay, soften the knees slightly, lower the center of gravity, the feet nice and firm on the ground, and up we go, slowly down. Great. Notice the lack of smile with this exercise, folks. Okay, so there's some work going on here. Good work. Well done, Eddie. Keep it going. Once again, keep that chest packed down. Good work. Great. Good. This is great. Well done. 8 reps to hold the bottom. Push. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Push. Great stuff. Well done. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we are into our last set of this set of exercises and indeed of the workout now, guys, okay? So, let the work commence. Off we go. Tuck tail under. Good. Obviously, when we're more fatigued, there's more tendency for our form and our technique to drop, guys, okay? Pay attention to it. Keep it nice and slow and controlled and teach your body good skills. Good. You shouldn't be able to smile now. That's a lie, folks. It should be enjoyable all the time. Good, keep it going. Well done. Really good work, Alice. Last rep or so. Good work. Well done. Okay, and let's go into another set of standing tricep extensions, okay? Yep, side on is great. So stride in, step through. I'm glad you, I was fearing you would. Yeah, exactly. The prone lying tricep extension is a new one in the library. Good, here we go. Good. Great, knees nice and soft. That low center of gravity gives you stability. Just checking ours. Good spine, nice and straight, not arching back, okay? So slightly lean forward into it to counteract that pull backwards, folks. Well done. Great stuff. Well done. Last couple of repetitions, Als. Good. Okay. Right. Okay, folks. So that is the end of the session. Okay. So that was our strength pause tricep program, the latest of our small group training sessions. So well done. Okay. Enjoy your training. If you need help at all, please just reach out. Thank you, Els. Cool.